before he left. That's amazing. And you know what? During that whole set, not one drop of bodily fluid. Not one drop. Yeah. It can be done, guys. It can be done. All right. I believe in you. All right, settle down. Next comic come to the stage. Looking forward to seeing her. Jackie Aikin. Get it going for Jackie Aikin.
God, you guys, I think I'm in a serious relationship. It's so exciting. I know you all want to hear about it, but you're jealous, aren't you? Listen, I met him at a park. Don't look at me like that. He's not a kid, okay? He's a grown man. He's at least 15 or 20 years older than me. He knows exactly what he wants to do with a girl like me. You know, like meaningful conversations and long walks. I mean, maybe, probably, one day. But, anyway, I go to the park, and out in the distance, I see this guy, and he's running around with kids with a bag of candy in his hand, right? I'm thinking, like you, like, wow, what a great father. He actually spends time with his children. And then I overheard him say he doesn't actually have any children. So I was thinking, okay, if this guy's going to the park, giving candy to kids and spending time with other people's children, then probably, like, he's going to expect me to have kids with him. You know what? I didn't even meet this guy, and already he was moving too fast for me. I swear to God, I'm like, you guys. And then I started thinking, I'm crazy, right? I'm crazy. Like, why would I think something like that? Of course I would have his kids. I mean, it's obviously he'd be the one to raise them, right? I wouldn't have to do a thing. Besides, I bet you he's everyone's favorite uncle, right? So anyway, I get a little closer, and I overhear him say, like, you know, if they can help him find his lost puppy. And all the kids, you know, they're lazy, they just ran off, you know, they probably would go play video games. I'm like, how rude, right? And I was like, hello, I'll do it, you know? And you guys, you should have seen the look on his face when he seen me come in. He turned white. The twitch in his eye told me that something was, like, happening between us. Like, we were totally meant to be. I made him nervous. I was like, listen, I'll do it, you know, for some candy. I couldn't pass up free candy. Besides, you know what, it beats walking, you know? So anyways, he took me up on the offer, and we go walking through the park, into the woods, down a path, and I was like thinking at this point I could have been home by now, but you know, it's okay, it's like our first date. So we go off the path, you know, through the woods, and we come to this van with a guy waiting inside, you know, and I'm like, something just didn't feel right. I was like, what? Do you guys ever get that feeling where something doesn't feel right and you can't tell what it is? And then I realized, I was like, he's introducing me to his friend. He needed to prepare me for this. Like, what am I going to say? You know, I don't know what to say. I'm not prepared. I wasn't dressed for the occasion. Well, it's obvious he doesn't care what I wear because he gave me this. But anyway, so we get in the van, and I couldn't sit up front, so I never really talked to his friend anyway. I had to sit in the back. There was no room up front. But we never, you know, I said, listen, can you make sure that puppy doesn't drool and, you know, shed on me? And he was like, listen, you know what he said to me? He said, that should be the least of your problems. And I was like, wow, we are connecting. You care about what I'm thinking. Like, this is awesome. This guy really cares about, he's listening to me. So I was like, okay. So we never found the puppy, but he moved me right into his house. You know, I have my own room now. And, well, I do now. I kicked her out today because he's at work right now. So I kicked out his high school sweetheart, yeah. She was a high schooler, and he called her sweetheart. And I was like, okay, listen, he's going to be so thankful when he finds out she's gone so we can spend a little time together, you know, just me and him. He doesn't know yet. It's going to be a surprise. But anyway, you guys, I really don't have much time because I eventually have to get back, but I'm going to sit back down with my cab driver. Can you believe it? Like, I was walking, and this guy was like, he said he was willing to pick me up. And I was like, well, that's nice. And we both said at the same time, like, for, like, how much? Can you believe it? We both were asking. I was like, huh, duh, you make the price. He was like, all right, how about free? I was like, free sounds good to me, right? We just got to make a stop here so I can, you know, tell everybody, because I'm so excited. I haven't seen anybody in a while. I don't know how long it's been, a month, year, I don't know. But it's been exciting. And I was like, free sounds good. Let's just stop here. And he was like, okay. And I was like, you know what? It's kind of weird because it didn't really look like a taxi. It was like a regular car. And I was like, this is, you know, I was like, you know what, though? I bet you he's from Uber. But it doesn't matter because you know, it beats walking, right? Come on. All right, you guys, I gotta go.
All right, Jackie, one more time. Cool. Next comic coming to the stage. Funny dude, good friend.